You know, when August rolls around, I usually think, oh man, it's still summer.
Yep.
This fucking sucks. But you know what doesn't suck? Buying a bunch of shit that we don't need. That's right. It's time for another haul. What do you got? Let's start off with the old movies that I'm seeing right here, right in front of my damned face.
I finally got Pacific Rim.
Yeah, this is...
Not the new one.
Yeah. Don't know if that's good.
Nope.
Didn't look good.
Nope.
But this one sure is.
This baby had been in my Amazon cart for eternity, and I got it at Walmart. So now I got to take it off the cart, actually.
Fun little blast if you haven't seen it. Bunch of monsters fighting each other. That's all you need to know, really. Who doesn't like monsters?
Yep. Ron Perlman's in it.
Ron Perlman's in it.
That's the monster we're talking about.
Yeah, it's just his face.
Fine, we found this shit for like $1.
Yeah. The black and chrome edition of Mad Max, if you don't know, was intended to be monochrome versus colorful. Although, of course,
The colorful is really good. Yeah.
it's great. You know, it's a great movie through and through. Very interested to see how it looks in its intended format. So that's pretty cool. Surprised it was still there.
It was between that and his other movie, Happy Feet.
George Miller, what the fuck? Babe? Mad Max?
It doesn't make any sense.
How does this all gel together? And speaking of movies that are pretty great in the series,
Little Apes.
War of the Planet of the Apes,
I got all 3.
the greatest of the ape movies, I think. My favorite, anyway.
Yeah, it's really good.
Part Western, part ape
ape.
movie.
Part 8.
You got me. That's all I need.
Yeah.
Monkeys
You know-
and fucking...
The only thing that would have been
Horses.
better is like a freaking duel by apes.
Yeah. Sundown. No, wait, sundown. High noon.
Yeah.
So one of them was
Good.
chewing shit.
It's lovely.
And, of course, you got a Blu-ray copy of Goodfellas.
I already have the
One
DVD.
of the classics of the genre, a Scorsese classic on its own, but just in general, the crime genre was changed by this. You haven't seen it though, so I think it's time.
I saw it on Fox, so everything was edited.
Yeah, that's definitely not the way to see that movie.
And I got little
And,
predators.
The Predator triple feature, Predator 1, 2, and 3, or I guess Predators. Is it canon? I don't even know.
I think it
honestly.
is, yeah.
It is, right? Yeah.
I hope that this is a different copy of the Predator first movie because the one I have looks weird. So I'm hoping it is.
Yeah.
Either way, it has 2 and 3, so whatever.
They looked all
Smooth.
not in a good way.
Nope. Smooth diamonds.
I got a few flicks of my own. I got the Quarantine, based on the Spanish horror movie Record, I should say. And this is one of those remakes that you're like, I mean, it's good, but we already had a good one, but it is good. So there's that. Plus, it's got
Alright.
Jennifer Carpenter, who looks like a cat. And it's directed by the guys from As Above, So Below and Poughkeepsie Tapes, which I really enjoy their work.
Glowing endorsement, by the way.
Yeah.
It's alright.
No, it's good. It's good. I'm just saying. I mean, come on. The original was pretty much the tits, as they say. Speaking of tits, here's a man that gropes them.
Yep.
That's Tom Hanks, The Green Mile. This was fucking cheap. This is $5. Can't beat that.
I got mine that had also Forrest Gump for $5, so you could beat that.
You could, except that I didn't want like those covers that have the split.
That's true.
I could have gone Shawshank Redemption and this, but it had that split
so it
cover.
was basically like an aesthetic choice you went with?
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah. I mean, come on, man.
Gump dough.
You gotta have that old Tom Hanks penis up front and center. Speaking of penises, here's I don't know why.
That's a
but
horrible
here's
segue.
Kathy Bate, who I'm assuming chopped a penis off of somebody once or twice. There, then saved
No,
it.
that's worse.
Totally saved it. No, this is Misery, of course. Rob Reiner's classic adaptation of the Stephen King flick. One of my favorites. I like this cover, and it came with these little cards. That really is like, this is a throwback to some fucking Anchor Bay shit. It's just like
yeah.
pictures. Anyway, so if
Why?
you like little pictures, that's cool.
This is the release.
This is the tits.
Stop saying the tits.
I'm trying to bring it back. Speaking of bringing shit back, Equalizer, try to bring back the show. And
That was actually a good segue.
yeah, right?
And I
This is-
ruined
then
it.
you ruined it by saying that. But you know what? It did better than the show. I fucking love this movie. It's pretty great, man. Now, it's not a flawless movie. There's some points where you're like, oh man, they really should have probably told us where this chick was at for 10 million years.
Yeah.
But it is a fucking badass movie. The old man being a badass subgenre kind of got rebooted with Liam Neeson. You could argue Bruce Willis, but let's face it, the man hasn't cared in ages.
Nope.
But this for me is the tits.
God damn it! What is this the tits thing?
It's the tits. But anyway, I really want to see the sequel because this was pretty badass. I hope the sequel doesn't blow my dong off. But yeah, I love that movie.
Speaking of blowing
donkeys, Jonah Hex. Now, we haven't seen the movie.
Yeah.
It might, in fact, just be a decent movie that people ragged on. I don't know, but I don't think it is. I think it's probably going to suck.
Yeah.
Massive donks. The thing is, it was a buck. So this is our chance to see it without, you know, regretting it. Speaking of regret, we might regret this was also a buck, but it's a Zack Snyder movie. It was a kids movie though, and we're not very fond of kids movies. We don't hate them, we just don't really watch them. But it's a fucking owl movie.
Yep.
Legend of the Guardians,
directed by Owl Smith.
Yeah, Owl Smith's directorial debut. Owl, not Al.
Nope.
But it is a Zack Snyder movie, so I kind of had to get it. It's a buck. I mean, come on. It's brand new, by the way. They didn't even watch it. So that tells you something.
They're like, oh man, Owl film.
And I'm not too confident in either of those, by the way.
Speaking of diddling.
Speaking of diddlers. Who's the diddler?
I don't know.
But anyway.
It was a bad segue.
It is a diddler movie, and that is Bryan Singer directed X-Men Days of Future Past, and he's diddled, so I guess that is relevant. But yeah, man, I really liked the original cut, so we'll see what this one's up. Plus, you can't go wrong with Rogue for me, because I love Anna Paquin, and she should marry me. So anyway, those are my movie selects. What else you got there, bud? I hear you got some fucking some music.
Oh, I do?
Wait. I got one more movie, sorry. I got this little shit. Nacho Vigalondo's time-traveling, weird-ass horror movie, which is fucking great. Fuck Back to the Future. Give me this. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's a Spanish movie, but it's totally worth it. In fact, you know what? I think it's on Hulu right now. Unless you're watching this later, which nobody watches these, so that's the thing.
I hear it's an off-the-rail thrill ride.
According to Just Watch It? Oh, wait, that's part of the blurb.
All right.
Let's abandon that right now. Yeah. But anyway.
Let's go with books first.
Okay, books. What do you got?
Comics. Because that's all I read.
Go ahead.
I got Justice League Dark, which apparently is starting up again. And I got this little variant cover with a cool bearded Swamp Thing, which, by the way, should be the way Swamp Thing always is. Bearded.
That is pretty cool.
And also pubes.
Who else is in this? We got Swampy, we got Satana, we got Man-Bat. Is this just Wonder Woman?
Yeah. And some ape.
Some fucking ape. I'm down with apes. It's a real ape in a Sherlock Holmes fucking outfit.
I don't know what his name is.
I should know, but I don't.
Capuchin Bill.
Hillbilly from Eric Powell, the man that brought us the Goon,
which apparently is now over.
So that's good. Next,
little Marmaduke Apocalypse.
Marmaduke Apocalypse, the sequel to Scooby-Doo Apocalypse, which this is. I love Scooby-Doo. Let's go on.
Yeah, you saw the movie recently. You loved it.
Scooby. I used to love Scooby as a kid. I hated part 2 though. Anyway, Doomsday Clock number 6.
Still missing the first
12.
one, so that's
I love
good.
this cover, by the way. It's pretty neat. If you like puppets, that's the cover for you.
And I caught up on Judge Dredd because our little boy forgets to order him. That being said, we abandoned his ass.
Yeah, we abandoned our comic dealer and moved on to greener pastures, hopefully.
He seems competent, so that's good.
Yeah. I like how all comic shop owners thus far that I've encountered in my life, with the exception of one, are really like these despondent, soulless beings that are just kind of there. You know, with the exception of that one guy, you know who I'm talking about.
The one that was stroked off Guardian?
Yeah, he stroked off Guardian, sucked on his little wiener. That guy was very enthusiastic about it.
Yeah.
And a complete fool. He had Mickey Mantle cards on the floor.
Yeah.
And people were the original ones, and people were stepping on them and going, "Dude, I stepped on your Mickey Mantle." And he's like, "Oh shit, that's $10 grillion. Let me put that up. Oh wait, it's worthless now."
You want this Action Comics number 1? I already used this toilet paper.
Yes, man. What the fuck was wrong with that guy?
I don't know.
It was awesome though, because we got tons of comics that should have cost us an arm and a leg for like a cent.
Yeah.
I wish he was still around.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
I think he's dead. I don't know.
He was old. So speaking of dead, What If, which constantly questioned the validity of people staying alive in the Marvel Universe. You got a little collection of it. It's the classic
It
stuff.
was like a freaking cent for some
Yeah.
reason.
It's pretty thick, so totally worth it.
Yeah.
This used to be one of my favorite series as a kiddo. Anyway, I got some comics too. Guess what I got?
Damn it!
Archie!
Freaking, you hate the Beatles. And
Little
you got the
fucking
Abbey Road
Beetle
cover?
ode. Oh, the other cover wasn't that great.
Oh.
But this was a good cover right here, and that's the new Jughead the Hunger.
Yeah.
I like that one. And this I'm particularly in love with. Because you know I love me some Elvira. And apparently she has a fucking series now. I don't even care if it's good. Don't care. I just love Elvira.
Oodle her animated teats or what?
I love Elvira, damn it. In fact, cheesier the better. Bring it on. This is a Hack cover, and I really like Hack. He's cool. And
Here's a hack.
here's another one where you can see her nips,
No.
which is awesome.
Shit, yeah.
Here's some nips for you. Anyway, that's all I got in the comic realm, but I do have a couple of little books here.
Real books?
I got a Blackwood Farm from Anne Rice. Millicent. Can't beat that. And this I found last month, but I forgot to mention it, and it's Life, the Universe, and Everything. What is it, book 5 in the series of Hitchhiker's Guide? I forgot which book it is. Anyway, great series, so I had to get that. And that's it from books.
What's up next?
I don't know, you tell me. You're the one with stuff.
Where's my little Muzak? Oh, Muzak.
Let's hit the music. Let me get mine out of the way since I got one.
Yeah.
And that's
technically I bought it.
yeah. This is a promotional copy of 4 singles off of Rammstein's album Mutter. I love Rammstein. I have all their albums. So this was pretty cool to find. You know, they usually just send these to radios and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So that's pretty neat.
I got a diddler.
Diddler. Another Diddler in the house.
Diddler alert. Diddler alert.
And that's Neil Diamond.
Yeah.
Neil
Dude,
Diddler, if you
I'm
will.
not even gonna lie, I was bumping to this in the morning.
Bumping and grinding, that
Yeah,
is.
I'm bumping and diddling.
You know who he was bumping and grinding with? Hint.
Kids.
Kids. Sad. I think Sweet Caroline is about a kid.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, man, I was bumping hardcore to that in the morning.
Diddling and all. Anyway, who's your next diddler choice?
Fats diddler.
Fats diddling domino. Now,
Now-
Fat, go ahead.
I'm a little disappointed with this purchase because it is a live album.
Oh, that stinks.
That being said, it's pretty good.
Oh, it's a
It
good live
doesn't.
album.
It doesn't sound well. It's not a great. It's not like a perform. It's not like you're gonna be like, this is the greatest performance Fats ever had. But the audio quality isn't bad, and you can actually hear him instead of just the crowd. So I can't be too mad about it.
Yeah.
And it was a cent.
It was a cent. Now we got old Johnny Cash here.
Yeah.
Golden Hits Volume 3. You have the first 2. Now you got the third.
This is my second most expensive record I bought. It was $10, but I just got it because I want the third one.
Moral of the story: cheap.
Yep. And got a little Zeppelin.
Old Led Zeppelin.
4 or 3.
Yeah, 4. 4. A classic, of course.
Surprised it was that cheap because usually these turds are like $10 trillion.
Yeah, they know what's up with these. I like how the condition is listed as
It's alright.
It's okay. Anyway, what you got? I hear you got a fat mummy.
I got that free poster. Oh yeah, I got a fat mummy. I don't know what it's from, but it's kind of cute.
It's not great.
I like
It's
it.
from Hotel Transylvania, isn't it?
Oh yeah?
So we haven't seen that.
No, but I kind of like it. Oh yeah, I also got this little drawing tablet, so
Mhm.
maybe I can get some drawing done. That being said, I've had it for 2 weeks. I've only drawn once.
It's still in the box.
No, well,
Oh, you took it out.
yeah.
I forgot to mention these two. I found a copy of dust coverless copy, which irks me to no end. But whatever, you know, you can't. It's used. You can't fucking bitch about it. Except I can,
Yeah.
and I am. The fuck, man! I don't care if the dust cover's torn. Let me see. Let me have the option of a dust cover here. Anyway, it's Robo Apocalypse, which was optioned by Steven Spielberg to be made into a movie. It was like this book was all the buzz back in the day. People were like, I'm gonna make the movie. No, and then they got into a filthy orgiastic fight over it. And then nobody made the fucking movie.
All right.
He still owns the rights though, so maybe it'll happen in 10 grillion years. Anyway, I'm gonna see if it's cool. It's probably not. But anyway, I also got a copy of Ayn Rand's The Fountainhead because my boy, Zack Snyder, is gonna be directing it. So you know he's gonna get raped by everyone about it, even if it's good.
Gahul style.
It's worth a revisit. I'm not really fond of Ayn Rand, but you know, I'll revisit. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Might turn out that all of a sudden I'm all about the Ayn.
That's not a good way to put it.
That's the phrase, right?
Yeah.
On
That's
the
gonna
streets.
That's gonna be the tagline for the Zack Snyder movie. I'm all about the aim.
All about the it's just him bent over.
Yeah.
Anyway, we also got this
Lining up
this free poster.
lining up a D.
Oh man, the lining up the D story.
Yeah, the comic book guy freaking gave this to us. I'm like, that's pretty cool. Now, of course, it does suffer from bend, but whatever. I like it.
I don't know. I like how I'm bending the shit
Yeah.
out of it even more. Infinity War poster, free, can't beat that.
Nope. You know what you can beat?
My penis to a bloody pulp.
God damn it.
We do it every day.
I got the last bit of haul was I didn't bring it because it's set up, but I upgraded my old ass 5-year-old Xbox One. Got me an Xbox One S. Could have gone with the Xbox One X, but I don't have a 4K TV, so what the hell's the point?
It still works on normal TV though, right?
Yeah, you didn't have to.
There you go.
You didn't have to. You kind of broke my
You
argument.
broke your argument.
God damn it.
Anyway, that's a rather unimpressive haul today. But you know what? Small though it may be, I am very satisfied with the fact that I have Elvira comic.
And Archie.
You know why? Because when they took half of my
What
fucking
is it? Is it like a Tales from the Crypt thing or what?
I don't know. I have to read it. All I know is that I can see her nips.
Yeah.
But which is the most important part of anything
Yeah, it
Elvira.
really
But
is.
no, I used to have the House of Secrets comics from DC, which were kind of an
Yeah.
anthology. But I had the ones that she was on the cover of.
Oh yeah.
It was called Elvira's House of Secrets. They only had a number of them. I had them, and those fuckers took them all, man. The cops. Why the
What?
fuck do you want my comics, man? Well, I know why, because you can resell the bitches, or you like Elvira's tits,
how old
like I
were
do.
they?
I think they came out in the 80s, if I remember correctly.
That takes like effort to go through.
Yes.
In
In fact, they took all the comics that
To
were
get
there
that.
in the room behind us. They took
Oh,
all
yeah?
those, which were like
a bunch of '90s ones.
there were 90s ones and 80s ones that were in series. They
Yeah.
took all those, so I'm fucked in that regard. But I really like those because they were Elvira 1, 2. I hadn't seen many of them anywhere.
Get a little rash.
But anyway, I got a teats. But anyway,
I had a rash this morning. I had to vast up pretty hard.
and you know what isn't the tits?
Hmm.
Vassing up. Anyway, tell us how you vast up. What have you gotten this month? We are a couple of fat assholes. Hit like, share, and subscribe. And those notification buttons, because we are, in fact, out.
Movies, music, story times, all kinds of shit for you. Anything goes inside tonight, for a couple of corpulent dudes. Movies, music, story times, all kinds of shit for you.